In this lesson, we will learn how to answer bar chart question in academic writing task 1. Let's have a look at the sample question which says, the bar graph shows the global sales in billions of dollars of different types of storage devices between 2004 and 2010. Here is our bar chart, which represents the data related to global sales of storage devices. On the x-axis, we have number of years, and on the y-axis, we have the dollar value of sales. And the bar represents the 4 different types of storage devices. To answer this type of question, we will make a quick draft. Here we will write an introduction, an overview, body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. In the introduction, we will only paraphrase the question. For an overview, we will describe the most noticeable feature of the chart. We don't need to draft it here to save our time. And for the body paragraphs, we have to analyze the graph first and group the information that we will write in the paragraphs. Always remember, only write the main features of the chart and do not try to add each and every detail. Let's begin to group the information for the body paragraphs. For the first body paragraph, we will write about portable hard drives and CDs. Whereas for the second body paragraph, we will write about SD cards and pen drives. Now we will compare the data of hard drives and CDs for the first body paragraph. I will only write the main features of the chart. I will take the data from the beginning, middle, and the last years, as it will be easy to express and compare in writing. So I will take the years 2004, 2007, and 2010. Here I can see that the sales of portable hard drives are increasing with each passing year, but in case of CDs, sales are declining year after year. In the chart, we can see that in 2004, portable hard drive sales were at $11 billion. In 2007, their sales increased to $15 billion. And in 2010, hard drive sales reached their peak at $17 billion. By considering this data, I can write in 2004, portable hard drive sales were $11 billion. Then in 2007, sales of hard drives were $15 billion. And in 2010, hard drive sales peaked at $17 billion. On the other hand, in 2004, CD sales were around $5.8 billion. In 2007, its sales decreased to $3.8 billion. And in 2010, CD sales were at their lowest at $2.5 billion. I will write, in 2004, CD sales were around $5.8 billion. In 2007, CD sales were about $3.8 billion. And in 2010, CD sales fell to at $2.5 billion. After this, we will explain SD cards and pen drives in the second body paragraph. Here we will analyze the chart and find the main features. I can see that in 2004 and 2005, there was no data available for pen drives and SD card. In 2006, both were introduced to the market, but in 2007, SD cards and pen drive became popular among people with the sales of SD cards were $3 billion and the sales of pen drives were $4 billion. I will write, in 2007, SD cards and pen drives became popular with the sales of SD cards $3 billion and sales of pen drives for $4 billion. Next year's sales were similar. I will write, in 2008, both had equal sales at $5 billion. Then in 2010, sales of SD cards overtook the sales of pen drive for the first time at least by $2 billion. I will write, in 2010, SD cards overtook pen drives in sales by at least $2 billion. Now we are done with the draft. Let's start by writing this task question. I will begin with an introduction in which I will paraphrase the question. I will write, the bar chart illustrates the revenue generated by the sales of storage devices, namely pen drives, portable hard drives, SD cards, and CDs from 2004 to 2010. Then I will write the overview of the bar chart. It should be the most noticeable feature that we are seeing on the chart. As we can see, sales of hard drives, pen drives, and SD cards increases every year, but only the sales of CDs decreases year after year. Our right, overall, it is clear that the sales of pen drives, portable hard drives, and SD cards gradually increased over the period, with the exception of CDs earnings, which decreased with each passing year. Now I will take reference from the draft and start explaining the body paragraphs. Firstly, I will write about hard drives, where the sales were $11 billion in 2004, $15 billion in 2007, and $17 billion in 2010. I will write, in the year 2004, sales of portable hard drives were $11 billion. Then I will continue to write, in the next 3 years, portable hard drive sales grew by about $4 billion, and the year 2010 was the most successful for portable hard drives, as their sales were the highest at $17 billion. After that, I will write about CDs. Here, CD sales were $5.8 billion in 2004, $3.8 billion in 2007, and $2.5 billion in 2010. I will write, in contrast, CDs earned slightly less than $6 billion in 2004, whereas CD sales fell by $2 billion over the following 3 years. I will continue to write, moreover, CD's revenues had fallen to their lowest point at about $2.5 billion by 2010. Now we will write the second body paragraph about SD cards and pen drives. In 2007, SD cards and pen drives became popular, with the sales of SD cards $3 billion and sales of pen drives were $4 billion. I will write, in 2007, SD cards and pen drives became popular, reaching sales of almost $3 and $4 billion respectively. Then in the 2008, both had the equal sales at $5 billion. I will write, then the next year, the revenue of both was similar at $5 billion. Finally, SD cards overtook pen drives by at least $2 billion. I will continue to write, but in 2010, sales of SD cards surpassed revenues of pen drives by at least $2 billion. So this is all about writing a bar chart question. With some practice, you will be able to attempt this task. So good luck and keep practicing.